Hi,
Hi,
Pep.
Pep. Oh,
How did you see that performance and result?
Result 1-1. I think you know it. Um, tight game. Tight game. They start really well. They found between the lines and runs in behind. It's not easy because they are so fast uh, up front with three today with four players. So, but after the goal concede, the penalty, so we were much better. We equalized, and after we played with more courage, the back four, especially second half, it was much better. So it was that game. We had a clear chance with Gabriel. Not many chances for both sides. Speak well from both teams, and yeah, 1 point.
Are you happy with that point or disappointed that it wasn't 3?
I think every team wants the 3 points, but 1 point, 1 point. So we have played 12 games so far this season. We lost one. Unfortunately, we draw a little bit much, but in general, I think it's a fair result.
Thank you, Simon. Tom Barkley.
Pep, it was a fantastic goal from Gabriel Jesus. He's obviously back from injury. You've had struggles with injuries up front. How much of a boost can he be going forward to get you back into this race at the top?
Well, really good. I didn't expect could sustain 90 minutes, but he did it. The physicality is so strong and the rhythm and everything, and he helped us. He helped us to yeah, make a fantastic goal, a good goal as a striker, and yeah, good result for him.
Thank you, Tom. Jack Gordon.
Hiya, Pep. Jurgen Klopp's just been in and said, reiterated his desire for the Premier League to rethink the 5 substitutes rule. I know you've spoken about it quite a lot. Do you have any confidence in the Premier League in being able to change this mid-season?
Today, the right back for the national team from England is injured. So, and other players. So, it's so demanding for the players. The same argument all the time. So I don't understand. I understand how the Premier League or the people. I don't know who's in charge to decide these kind of things, but I don't understand how they don't understand the situation today. All around the world is completely different in the past, in the previous season, when everything was three substitutions, all the leagues around the world. But all the leagues around the world, except this league, maybe because likes to be different, except to 5 to protect the players, to protect the football, to protect the physicality for the playing every 3 games, because the situation is unusual, is different. So, and that's why I'm still surprised. I don't understand. And since I have a microphone and the people ask me about this, I will have the same theory. And it's not about to take advantage. It's about to protect the players. Today, a right back from the national team is injured for that reason. And tomorrow will be another player. But I don't understand what benefit is 3 or 5. But the show must go on. It's not to play games or not play games or take an advantage with one or the other one. It's protect the players. It's too much because the previous season finished later. It was different. It was exceptional. And the situation today is exceptional. And all the leagues around the world understand the situation, except here.
Can you envisage a scenario whereby the rules change in the middle of a season?
But the virus is here. We have a lockdown. So the people cannot go out to the restaurant. The restaurant must close. So the situation is the same like a month ago. So it's the same. Not here, all around the world.
Okay, Jack, thank you. James Ducker. James.
Hi, Pep. Just following on from that, Jurgen has been very supportive of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's complaints about being asked to play at 12:30 on a Saturday after a Wednesday night game. Jurgen saying it's ridiculous that a team that plays on Wednesday should not be having to play at 12:30 on a Saturday. given this schedule you are facing, do you agree with Jurgen, and do you support Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's criticisms of that situation? And can I also just ask what you thought about João Cancelo at left back today? I thought it was very good.
He played exceptional. With the ball, without the ball, with his quality. Up front is a special talent player. Defensively, sometimes needs to be consistent, but when he's consistent, his focus is a fantastic guy, a football player, guy as well. Prospect of this, I have a déjà vu. I remember when I was a young lad, I was a football player, and I read the news from England. I remember Sir Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, Rafa Benitez complaining the same theory about Jurgen Klopp or Solskjaer is saying. So in these terms, I don't have any optimistic solution, because I understand. No, I don't understand, but the TVs have to, decide, and they decide. But they decide now, and they decide the period. The Sir Alex Ferguson, I don't know in the periods of Bill Shankly, Bob Paisley, so I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is not going to change. About the 5 substitution is ridiculous.
Jurgen was saying, though, because of the unique situation of the schedule this season, he said BT Sport, Sky, BBC, whoever, they have to come together for the sake of the players.
But they cannot come together because each one looks for himself on his own business. And our business protect my players. It's only I want to be fit, no injuries. And when they arrive the day after to the training session or the day before the training session, they are exhausted and have to lift it. And because they are no human beings sustained during 3 or 4 seasons. LeBron James won the NBA title. Now he's going to stay in NBA. He will be on holidays. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. These guys have 8 days, 2 weeks. And after games. Because the BT and Sky and everyone decide to do it. It's okay. It happened again. Sir Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger, Rafa Benitez period. It's just the same. Nothing changed. For the important managers there was in that moment, they changed. They're going to change now with Jurgen and myself? Of course not. Or Ole? Of course not. But when everyone knows around the world the situation is exceptional, for the pandemic situation, the virus is still here, and all around the world, in Germany, in Spain, in Italy, 5 substitutions here, 3. Because today, for that reason, Alexander-Arnold is injured maybe 1 month, 1 month and a half. National team from England, you don't play without exceptional fullback. You have many.
Yeah.
But with this player, it will not be possible.
Okay, James, thanks. Next we go to Joe Prince Wright. Joe?
Hi, Pep. I wanted to ask you about just generally where you think the team's at after 7 games of the season. Obviously, played well today, could have won, but a draw wasn't worse result. Given all of the injury problems, the schedules, are you happy where your team is at?
A lot.
National break?
A lot. Maybe more happier than ever. 12 games, we lost 1 in all competitions. Because we concede 3 penalties like today, we concede. Still, we didn't learn. Hopefully, it's the last time we give the opponent a penalty like this. But a lot because I see the players every day, the situation every day in the locker room, and like many teams, not just us. Many teams. So that's why. So it's now hopefully they can enjoy the players in national team all around the world, but they come back safe. No injuries, and yeah, we'll continue.
Thank you, Joe. Last question will go to Sam Lee.
Hi, Pep. Talking about the substitutions, obviously it's very difficult and you need to protect the players. You just made the 1 substitution today. Is that because you need to balance the demands of keeping the players fresh, but at the end of the day, you need to win the game as well? Like, what is your thinking in the last 10 minutes of a game, and you know there's injuries, but at the same time, you don't feel you can bring anybody on? Can you just explain the situation there, please?
Because I am the manager and decide how many times I want to do it. So the rule had to provide me as much as possible. In that case, 5. If I use it or not, this rule is my problem.
Okay, and just on a similar, fine. Oh, cheers, Pat. Thank you. Just on a similar theme, you called Phil Foden to get ready to come on, and then in the end decided not to. Again, not criticism, but just your thought. What changed in the game for you to think, I'm not going to make this substitution anymore? What was the logic for that decision?
I changed yes, and after I changed no.